Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 2 of FTB Academy. Today I'm hoping to get through some more quests, mainly a smeltery. So since last time I did a bit of mining, did a little bit of resource gathering, so I have some basic resources. Not a whole lot, but it's a start. The little bonsai tree, it's not that great yet, but you know, it's free wood. So where we left off, we just made the bonsai pot. I didn't know about that. What is this? Gas tier. And then I did some mining. I'll get us some more torches. And there's just a few other things here. Let's make a backpack, actually. I think I might have the stuff. Need a chest. And I know I have some extra bones. There we go. And let's see. It's not quite as big as a chest, but it's better than nothing. I'm just going to keep a few little things in there. Oh, it gave me a bonsai pot too. Would you look at that? I'm going to make a hopper for this one. Actually, we have wood. So if you can use a hopper instead of an inventory if you want to just combine things together. So if we fill it with dirt, get an acorn out. There we go. So now when it grows, it'll output the items into the hopper, which will put it in this small storage crate here. So it'll be essentially like this one has two bonsai pots on it. Just a cheap little way of combining them. Oh, I need that. I think I have torches in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. So I'm going to get started on a smeltery so we can upgrade our tools even further. So the basic recipe is just one of each will get you grout. So I'm going to make 4 stacks. You don't have to make this much, but I enjoy a slightly bigger smeltery. I don't know how much of this I have. Fill these in. That way this can just get ready for later, because that'll take a while to cook down. And then I am going to also, while that's smelting, set up a small little farm of pretty much everything that I have, just for variety. And that can go... Actually, I'm going to make a bucket. That way we can put it wherever we... instead of down by the water. I'm just going to set up... I don't know, over here is good. Just a little farming area. So since this has actually additions in it, when you mow the dirt, you have a chance to get these worms that pop out. And what they will do is, when you place it down in that 3x3 area, it will till the soil, it'll water it, and it will increase the growth rate of crops in that area. So overall, these are pretty good. They will help your farm out pretty nicely. So I recommend getting some. That's good. You do 4 of them. You can't put them side by side, so you need a 1 block gap between them. You put 4 of them, that's the size of a normal farm. And just for safety, I'm going to put the water in. Because sometimes the config values for the worms have them so that they will despawn over time. I don't know if that's in this one or not. We'll find out over time. I'm going to plant some flax, which is from actually additions, which gets you string. Let's show you. Well, here. It'll get you string. So it's basically growing string, so you don't have to worry about spiders. I'm going to grow some rice, because that is a good way of getting slime if you don't have slime. And it's also a decent food source, so it's one haunch. It's not much, but it's quick to eat. And I'm just going to plant some of this other random stuff. Tomatoes, sure. I think no. This is a different type of rice. We'll plant it. See what we get. Some strawberries. Canola. I might do canola power. I don't know what kind of options we have for power. So we don't have extra utilities, which means we don't have all those different types of generators. So we're kinda limited. We can do coal. We could do the canola generators to start with, maybe. What other options do we have? Do we have solar stuff? Not really. What else is there? There's not a whole lot of options, but we'll figure it out. I'll just plant a bunch of them for now. And then we'll just fill up the rest of the spots with seeds, because we'll need those for Botania. Now, I forgot, I'm going to need another furnace. I don't need it, but I'm going to make one just to save some time. I need some glass. Well, I need one piece of glass specifically, but I'm going to make extra just in case I need more later. And now then, we should have enough bricks to make, well, make quite a bit of stuff. But what I'm going to make first is a tank. So a smeltery will require at least one seared tank. And that will hold the lava, which is the fuel source for the smeltery. And there's also a furnace. We'll just go downstairs. So if you're playing modded, I suggest making a mining shaft on Y level 30 as well as your normal level 11 one, because you will need access to copper and aluminum, which is a higher level, level as in Y level material. So you won't find it down below, but you'll need it for certain machines and stuff. So I am bringing back a full tank, which is only 4 buckets, plus an extra bucket, because I will show you a little progression cheat. That way you don't have to worry about wasting diamonds early on. This doesn't work for every mod pack, but you can make obsidian in the smeltery, which is what we're going to end up doing. So that is going to be this quest here. Has 9 internal blocks. Okay, yeah. You can make a smeltery as big as you want. Well, there is a limit, but it's not really a reasonable size. So we're going to make the requirements for the quest, which are going to be 18 bricks. We're going to need a controller. That's the heart. We're going to need, well, you only need 1 drain, but I'm going to make 2. I'm going to make 2 faucets, which will be used to export the materials. Then I am going to make a casting table, casting basin, and then the rest can go into bricks or tanks. you want to make more tanks to hold more liquid, you can. I did a little bit of lighting up in the area. Found a potential slime chunk. I don't know, when I was going through the cave, there was a slime there. So there could be a slime chunk there or not. I don't know. I'll check it out later. And then I'm just going to set this up outside. Here's probably good. No, I want to go back one more. So to set this up, you need a solid base. This can be as small as 1 block or as big as like 9, I forget. I'm going to put my 2 drains in opposite sides. I'm going to put the tank is going to go here. You don't have to set these up like this, but this is how I like setting them up. And then, so you need drain, where this block is not supposed to be on the outside, or well, that face. And then you need to fill in the walls. You can leave the corners empty, and you can leave those like bottom edges empty also. And so this here is technically a working smeltery. We'll give it the faucets. On one side, I'm going to put the table. On the other side, I'm going to put the basin. So the basin lets you cast out blocks, while the table will let you cast out any other things like ingots or pickaxe heads or any of the other things you need. And we'll just fill that up. Probably have enough to keep going. Need that. There we go. Since this is a nice way to double your ores early on, I recommend making one earlier rather than later. There we go, that's good for now. We'll put these away. So if we take, say, well, let's start with the cast. Actually, no, let's start with obsidian. Get that. We're going to take this out, and so if you look up obsidian and how to make it, you'll notice there's a casting recipe for molten obsidian. If you click on that, you'll see an alloying thing. If you do not see the alloying thing, then it is probably disabled for the mod pack you are playing. But if you just put 1 part of water and 1 part of lava, you'll get obsidian. So if you put in a bucket of lava, and then I am going to a couple, I'm just going to grab some extra water real quick and put a water source up there. Doesn't hurt to have a slightly closer water source. And there. So if we check the controller, you'll see there's lava inside of it. So if we put water in, and you insert it through the drain, then you'll see it starts alloying into obsidian. And 1 block. So we're going to take out another bucket from this tank. And more water, so we'll have 2 blocks of obsidian. Now that you can cast out into the basin. And that will get you a block of obsidian that you don't have to mine to pick up. And we'll get a second one, because I know that the material requirement for a pickaxe is two pieces. So, oh, lag spike. So if we take a pickaxe, now we can make an obsidian pickaxe head, which means now we can go mine obsidian, diamonds, we can go to the nether and mine the cobalt and ardite. Overall, it's pretty good. So we could just put that on our pickaxe, and there we go. Now we have a pickaxe that'll last us a long time without needing to make, like, say, an iron pickaxe and then upgrading it to the diamond level and then finally upgrading it to obsidian level. or cobalt level mining. It's just a nice way to skip through all the hassle of doing that stuff. So now we're going to work with casts. Now a cast you can make two ways. You can either do gold or you can do aluminum brass. And I am going to choose to do aluminum brass right now because I don't have any gold, because I just made that pickaxe. So aluminum brass is 3 parts of aluminum to 1 part copper. So that'll get me 8 ingots of aluminum brass, which will get me 8 casts. Once the copper melts up, and then we can say get a piece of clay, or we could just use a seared brick even. We don't even need to smelt that. But if you wanted to do progression the other way, you could make a, say, let's do a sword, because I'm more likely to swap out later. So if you want to make a cast, you put down, say, an ingot. This could be a clay brick, this could be a seared brick, this could be an iron ingot. I recommend just using clay or a seared brick. And now you'll notice we have the aluminum brass. So you'll just hit the faucet, it'll go in there. It's going to destroy this ingot though. That's why I recommend using something cheap. And now if we wanted to, we can cast out other things, ingots. So if you don't have enough to make like a block or something, you can cast it out into an ingot. I'm just going to make the sword cast for now. I don't need it. The rest of these I'm going to cast out into blank casts, which seems crazy, I know, but it'll help me later on. I'll show you why. So if you look up Tinker stuff, you check, say, your pickaxe, you just hold shift over it, you're going to see that modifiers. That's how many modifiers you can add onto it. And if you don't remember the modifiers, they're in the book, which is lost somewhere. Oh, there it is. I'm also blind. You can go to the beginning, you can click modifiers, and these are the modifiers you can add to tools. So we're going to add eventually either Silk Touch if we can't find a sponge, which is highly likely because I don't feel like trying to find a Guardian Temple thing. But we're going to add Reinforced, which is right here. So once you add 5 of these, your tool is unbreakable, which is what we're going to do. All that is Obsidian around a cast. Doesn't have to be blank, I just use blank because it's easier. So we're going to need 5 of those. We're going to need more because I'm going to need to make a second pickaxe. But that's the basics of the smeltery. Similarly, you can swap out the controller with a furnace controller. And that'll act like a giant furnace, but you have to fill in the corners and the edges if you do that. And it needs a top. Now you can just dump in your, say, iron in this case. I like doing it as a 3x3 and then leveling it up because then it holds 9 increments of 9, which is what you need if you want to cast out into the basin cleanly. Otherwise you need to cast out ingots. Did I pull all these out? Yeah, they're all on that for those. Make another set so we can go up 1 more level. That way we could just put a tiny bit more in there. Aren't you fancy with your little shovel and a mushroom nose or something? A baguette. Yeah, this has hats on it. I don't remember what the key is for it. Let's see. Oh, not mod options. Options, control, hat. No. I don't know. So we have 4 blocks, so you notice I put in 18, but I got 36 worth. Because this will double. Some mod packs will modify that. Sometimes it won't let you double, sometimes it'll do more. Oh, look at all the little things are growing up. Good enough. Pick up some of that. So blocks take longer to cast out, but they're easier. Alright, let's put this junk away. Get that bucket again. Grab some water. I'll show you the reinforcement real quick. We'll go down. We'll go all the way down. Was it all the way down? Let's see. Cave. Not helpful. I think I have either over this way or it's up a level. It's got to be up. There's lava everywhere. I found several pools. I know there's some up here though. Oh, I could turn those off. You don't need to see the little red X's on the ground. I try to light up so that things don't spawn too much. So here's the benefit of modded over vanilla, is you can get all this obsidian much easier. And I do recommend picking up obsidian if you're gonna use the smeltery to make obsidian. That way you can repair your tool. I need some torches. That way things don't spawn here. What I like doing is I dig down a block, and then I will dig down another block to see if there's lava under that one piece of obsidian. I'll put that back, put the water bucket there, just stand here, hold your grave key or whatever you put ore excavation to, and vein mine it. Takes a little while to get it, but it'll break all the obsidian. And that's why I stand in the water, so I don't get, you know, in case there's lava, I don't fall into it. So now we've got, what, 3 stacks of obsidian just like that. And now we can pick up redstone, we can pick up gold, we can pick up this lead and silver finally. Pick up all sorts of things now. There shouldn't be anything in this dimension that we cannot pick up, since I don't think there's any other high tier mods in here. Even if we run across draconium, we'll be able to pick that up. So once you get an obsidian pickaxe, it's usually pretty end game. I thought there was gold. Maybe that was downstairs. Oh, here's the other lava. There's a huge cave network under the base, apparently. I've been doing a little bit of searching. Oh, see, my pickaxe broke. Let's get out of here. The ladder's slow, so I'm gonna just teleport. And to repair it, it's just the same as stone, since this is... There we go. Nice and easy. But since it's obsidian, you just use obsidian. The only difference. And now we can take these blank casts, and we can craft 5 of them up. In a little circle, you get 5 reinforcement modifiers. Put your pickaxe in there. So you'll see you have 5 modifiers, you put 1 on, it gets reinforced 20%, and takes a modifier slot. Do that 5 times, and the last time you do it, it's unbreakable. Now you never have to repair that pickaxe again. The only exception to that is if, say, extra utilities is installed. I believe, like, the magic wood or something has a chance to break your tool. There's certain attributes that have a chance to break your tool, but we don't have to worry about that. Alright, so that's the smeltery. Oh, it gave us glass. We can expand it even more. And I will. So you can replace any of these walls with glass if you want. Doesn't hurt. It just lets you see inside of it. Now if we put in more iron, go, you'll be able to actually just see it. If the liquid builds up that high, you'll see that too, but that's not happening. So I'm going to cast all this out, and I'll be back in a moment. And we're back. I didn't finish casting it all out yet, but I went exploring for some stuff. I didn't realize how long this episode was already. So before I call it, I wanted to show you guys just another little thing, or a couple things. So to start off with, we're going to make a drawer. It's just, there's four types of drawers really. You got your basic single drawer. You can do a double drawer. That's the other one. Up and down. That'll get you a 1x2, and then you can also do 2x2. You need 4 chests for that one. I just wanted a drawer for cobble because it is quite a bit. Look at all this. So since this doesn't have extra utilities in it, it means we can't compress the cobble down. So I'm just going to put in a drawer to clear up this room. The other thing is, if you take your blocks of metal and you take some seared bricks, then you can pick up your tool station and you can upgrade it into a tool forge. Now what that will let you do is make more weapons. So we're gonna make a shuriken, which is my favorite. It's a kind of a mid-ranged weapon. It's not super long range, but you know, it is long enough. We're gonna just grab probably some cobble for now, maybe a piece of wood, and maybe obsidian. That should be good. I mean, it's not going to be good. It's going to be pretty bad. We already have cobble in here. We'll get 1 cobblestone piece. We'll get a wood piece for now. We're going to get a couple obsidian pieces. And this will be a much better weapon later on. That's not it. Gotta pick it. There we go. But for now, I just want something. It shouldn't matter the order. No. As you can see, it's not very good. But when you throw it, you can go and, well, it repaired itself, that one. Or it didn't use the durability. Yeah, it's repairing pretty quick. But you can go and pick them up if you miss your target. So what I'm going to do between levels, between episodes, is level this up some and put a few unbreaking modifiers on it. I'm only going to put 4 on for now. So it'll have a 20% chance to lose durability, but that's important for now, and we'll discuss that in the future. So we want to make this pretty strong later. And then, so that's a drawer. Oh, we got the farming done, so we can plant more stuff. We got the tool forge done. Always pick lapis. So another thing is on my sword, I am going to put 1 piece of lapis. It'll give it very basic luck, but as I use the sword, this number is going to increase. Until I get a good steady supply of lapis in there, I'm just going to let it level up its luck naturally to save lapis. I'm also going to make a secondary pickaxe. For now, it's going to be made out of cobble. And this will be... oh, I need a handle. This will be for my fortune pickaxe. And the pickaxe I have now, I'm going to make into a silk touch pickaxe. Not right now. Later on, though. So for this one also, I am going to just simply put on a single piece of lapis and let it level up slowly over time until I get more lapis. So that's it for this episode. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Actually, one last thing is the reason I put wood and stone on this is because any of the materials you have for the head, you can use to repair the tool. I can repair this with wood or stone instead of wasting obsidian on it, and that's pretty important if you want to just grind it out. Anyways, bye-bye.